just like in every other aspect of life, if you focus on the things that you can't control, you're going to get very anxious, right? Instead, we want to focus on the things we have control over and make them the best that they can, all right? And this is really true of swimming, right? Swimmers get caught up many times in the things that they can't control, like what's the qualifying time for this meet? Or, oh my gosh, the guy next to me is so much taller than I am. Or, oh, I hate the outside lane, it's not a fast lane, right? Those are things that you can't control as an athlete, and you can't control them as a parent either. But you can direct your swimmer to think about the things that they can control, all right? And so it's important for them to really recognize that, because if you want to change the outcome of something like time, you don't actually have direct control of that. But you do have control of the things that you do and the process to affect that outcome. So for instance, if you've ever seen a swimmer miss the wall when they're racing, right? They swim right up to it and they either, land their feet on the gutter, ouch, or they touch it with their toe because they barely made it to the wall, right? Well, it wasn't like the wall was moving. They just weren't focused on what they needed to do to recognize how many more strokes they needed to do on the approach and then do the skill correctly. But missing that wall, one way or the other, is going to cause a drastic change in their time, which is your outcome, right? So instead, a better way to do that and get a better time would have been to really, on the approach, say, okay, how many more strokes do I need to make it to the wall before I flip, right? And keep your focus on that, right? In that way, you're staying in the moment, you're controlling the things that they can control, right? And then it's affecting how good the outcome is going to be, right? But many swimmers just focus on the outcome, which in this case is time. And let's face it, in a sport that's really objective like swimming, time is everywhere. It's their goal times. It's their, the qualifying times for meets. It's their times that they need to get into a certain college that they want to get into. And just focusing on that outcome can be really stressful, right? So try to direct their focus and yours towards the things that they can control and help them do that. And they're going to be more successful in both the outcome of time and also just the outcome of having a better experience and enjoying the process of swimming in a much, much different way.